Hey everyone, I'm Nick and welcome to the channel. These days, pretty much every new car comes with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but if you're like me and you drive older cars, they don't come with that from the factory. So you've got a couple of options. You can do a lot of work to replace the head unit in your car. You can just run what you already have, or you can use something like this and add wireless CarPlay or wireless Android Auto to any car. Now this is the CarpodGo Mini. So let's check it out. Now the CarpodGo Mini is the smaller sibling of the CarpodGo T3 Pro, which I've reviewed on the channel already. And I actually took this one on a 2,400 mile road trip and had no issues. So I'm really excited to try this one out too. So as you can see, it has a 6.99 inch screen, which is basically the size of a smartphone, which means it's really compact, so it'll fit in a lot of places without getting in your way. It also lists right on the front 1000 nit brightness, so I'm excited to see how that looks. Now in the box we have a manual. I like the rounded corners that match the CarpodGo Mini itself. Wow, already this is very thin, very light too. Wow, really, this is nice. And this ring you may recognize is a MagSafe ring, but we'll go into that a little more later. Got a nice screen peel. Now on the side for the connections, we have USB-C for power, a mini jack for video in, and a micro SD card slot. And that is pretty much it. Very sleek. In the box, we also have a USB-C to USB-C cable. We've got a right angle USB-C adapter. So if you wanted to plug this in here, but you don't want the cable to come out the side or you don't want to bend it, just use this adapter, plug it in, and plug it in like that. That's nice and clean, looks really good. And last but not least, we have a MagSafe mount. Now this one is a VHB mount, so it's a strong adhesive, so you can stick it wherever you want, your dashboard, your windshield, whatever you like. And so it'll just snap on, and you can adjust it as you need. You can also mount it sideways, tilt it, lower it. That's very nice. And it also comes with a spare VHB pad if you ever need to reattach it. Now, if you already have a MagSafe mount in your car, you can just use that instead. So take this one for example. Snaps on just the same. So you don't need to install anything new if you already have a mount. Now you may have noticed I have a couple extra accessories right here. These aren't included in the standard package, but they're optional extras that you can get too. This is a very compact Bluetooth to aux adapter. So if your car has an aux input, you can just plug this in, plug this side into USB power adapter, and then that adds Bluetooth to your car. Now, if you don't have an aux input in your car, you could use something like this, which is an FM transmitter. It plugs into your 12-volt socket. You set the radio station on here and match it on your car's factory radio. And then you connect your phone to it via Bluetooth, and it sends the audio from the transmitter to your car's factory radio. If your car already has Bluetooth, you can just connect your phone to it directly and get audio without any adapters. Now, before we go test this out in a car, let's go over a couple of specs. We've got a 1600 by 720 screen with a brightness of 1000 nits. The extra video input right here would allow you to use a rear camera. It weighs 131 grams, which is very light and very pocketable too, because if you don't want to leave it in your car, you can just take it with you. And then the manual also has some information on updating the CarpodGo Mini if you ever need to. Now that we've seen everything that's included with the CarpodGo Mini and some of the optional accessories, let's go test it out in a car. Okay, so we're in my 2005 Mini Cooper S, and we're going to install the CarpodGo Mini. I'm going to use a MagSafe phone mount I already have with a suction cup because it's easy to reposition, but it works the same as the permanent mount one that's included. So lock that on. Put this right here. And since it's a compact screen, it doesn't obstruct my view, which is really nice. We're going to get our power plug right here. Now to power it, I'm actually going to use the 12-volt FM transmitter, but you could use any USB-C 12-volt power adapter. So plug it in right here, and then plug this in to the 12-volt port. There we go. Nope, I have it the wrong way. Flip it around here. All right. Now in our interface, we have CarPlay, Android Auto, tire pressure monitoring, display brightness or display adjustments, toggle for the light sensor so it'll automatically dim at night. Then in your system settings, we have our language, date, and time. Then we have our Bluetooth settings. This is our device name. Display settings. It's automatically adjusting the brightness. Wallpaper options. Custom boot logo information. Themes. No. Then we have our driving position options. So if you have a right-hand drive car, you could toggle that. High refresh rate toggle. And you have a toggle to flip the screen. So if you wanted to have it vertical, you can do that. And we'll test that out a little bit later. You have camera options here. And then some sound options for your Bluetooth connection, aux connection, and FM connection. So while we're here, I guess I'll talk about how you connect it. So for Bluetooth, you would pair your phone directly to your car's radio and then connect it for CarPlay or Android Auto to the CarpodGo Mini. That way you get all your audio sent to your head unit and all the display sent to the CarpodGo Mini. With aux, you can connect your phone directly to the aux input on your car or to the adapter we saw earlier. And then for FM, you connect your phone via Bluetooth to the FM transmitter and then the FM transmitter to your radio by matching the stations. Now let's test out Apple CarPlay. So we'll go to the CarPlay screen right here. We'll connect our iPhone to the Bluetooth name here. So PND 2D90FF2B. This will be a unique combination of letters and numbers for your device. Now you can see right here PND. There we go. Connect that. Pair. And connect to CarPlay. And there we go, we're in. So the screen is nice and bright. We got all the apps that are compatible with Apple CarPlay displayed here, like Google Maps, Pocket Casts, and it looks like I switched the driving position earlier in the menu, so we'll hit CarpodGo to go home. Hit back, go to our settings. Switch back to left side here. Now our bar is on the left side as we want, and we have access to everything. So, you can customize the appearance of your theme. So since it's daytime, we could have it display in day mode. You can change your wallpaper and all that. And now we can test out different connections for audio. So the first one we're going to try is actually the FM transmitter. In the device instructions, that's T02, so I'm going to connect to that on my phone. Now down here I have my FM transmitter. On my display here I have 87.5. We're going to press and hold the volume knob here until it blinks, and we'll go down to 87.5 so that it matches. Here we go. Turn on the volume here. Turn up the volume on your phone. Turn the volume down here. And then turn the volume up on the radio. So since the phone is connected via Bluetooth to the radio, the response time in CarPlay is really fast. Now when a wireless CarPlay screen or adapter is the sound source, usually there's a delay, but with this method, there's no issue like that. Next, let's use the Bluetooth to aux adapter. So I'll plug this into power. Now for aux, I actually have an aux input right here, so just plug that in there. Now the Bluetooth to aux adapter will show up as car music, so we'll connect to that. And same thing, you want to turn the volume up on your phone. So that works really well. Now in terms of sound quality, the Bluetooth connection of your phone either to the aux adapter or directly to your head unit are going to give you the best sound quality, with the FM transmitter coming in close second, but giving you a lot more flexibility because for a long time, cars only had radios. Now let's disconnect our iPhone and test out Android Auto. So go to Android Auto. Same thing, we'll look for PN and then letters and numbers in our Bluetooth settings. So I have it paired right here. And I'm also going to pair it to car music for the audio. And we're in. So we have all the compatible apps installed here as well. We'll go to Spotify. Very nice. So that works really well. Now let's simulate getting into the car and having the phone automatically connect. So I'll turn the ignition on. The CarpodGo power is on. And we're connected. Completely hands-free. Don't need to take your phone out of your pocket. It'll go automatically. And then just to show you for flexibility's sake, if you don't want it to be in the middle of your dash, just pop it in a corner too and have it set up like that. You could even mount it, you know, and by your gauges if you wanted. Lots of different options for whatever works best for you. And like I mentioned earlier, we can also change the rotation angle. So we'll do 90 or 270. 270 is one of the vertical options. That way, I mean, it looks just like a phone, but it's CarPlay. If you wanted to put it in the corner somewhere, you can absolutely do that. That way it takes up less space. You can put it wherever you want. Still have a good view here. All your information, easy to access. For a vertical use, you may want to take the right angle plug out and just have it go straight in. So it gives you tons of flexibility to have that option. And if you decide you want to change it, go back to home and then set it to, if we go to 90 degrees, you'd have the cable come out the top, or 180 to flip it upside down. Like that. So if you needed the cable to come out the other side, you can do that as well. And then when you're done, if you're parked somewhere you don't want to leave it out, you just pull it off, disconnect it, and pop it in your pocket or in your bag, and just take it out when you need it. And since it's so portable, all you need is a MagSafe mount and a USB-C cable to power it, and you're all set. And that's the CarPodGo Mini. It's really compact, really convenient. So if you have a car that's a little smaller and you can't fit a really big screen, this will work perfectly. And it's really easy to put away since it's so small and connects with MagSafe. If you want to get one for yourself, I'll leave links in the video description, and I want to say a big thank you to CarpodGo for sending me this to review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and to hype it, and if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, or you want to watch me work on cars, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.